Tuesday, February 28th, 1:42 p.m. New York time. Good afternoon. It's a recap of my day trades I took this morning on the S&P 500. I did them with the SPX options as well as I scalped the ES. So first we'll look at the strategy and the trade I did with the option. I was charting with the S&P 500 futures. So on the 4-hour candle here, I like this demand zone down here. So I was looking for retests to trade bullish and vice versa if it occurred up here. Yep. So each of these 4 hours. So we're already done with the last one, which was 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And this one here, this was the 1 a.m. This red one was the 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. And the green one here, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Yep. So morning session went down here. And if you want to know what's happening currently with the S&P 500 futures, this is the daily. Yep. When I did that setup on the higher time frame, I was watching the 1 hour for entries. And this 1 hour candle here, this red one, when it went down and test this green candle that was pre-market, it didn't make a lower low. No, it tested it, rejected it by not taking out the swing low. And that's a divergency. This is the demand zone. It never truly went in there. So when I was watching for the trade entry, which I got in at 10:39, I was watching this candle. This 1 hour candle. This is from 10 to 11. Saw this inside candle. And I was, that might be a good setup. Inside candle. Don't know if it was going to close that because it wouldn't close to 11. But I just noticed it wasn't taking out that low. Didn't take out this high. That being said, I see this big wick. Buyers there, wicks there, buyers there. So I'm thinking, okay, this divergency is more bullish bias. Maybe we'll go up and take this out. Maybe we'll do retest of here. So during that candle, I'll show you in a moment where I got in. The body was not like this at the time. It was yellow candle, but the price action was much different back then. Put this on the 15-minute. Show you a long location. So we're looking for the 10:39 candle. Each of these 15 minutes. So this yellow inside candle, because I had multiple charts up. This one was the 10:30 to 10:45. So my price action, and this is the 10:45 to 11. But this was the candle during that time frame I got in. So when I'm looking at this chart too, again, I had multiple grids, the hourly, the 15 minutes. So here I see these big wicks on the top. Yeah, they were doing something funny over here. But I noticed on these 3 red ones, big wicks on the bottom, bodies here. Okay, the wicks were making lower lows. Yeah, these 15 minutes were making lower lows, but the bodies, open and close, were around this area. So I'm thinking that's the demand area, the battle. So I'm thinking this rejected it. Okay, so when this is going on here and I see this inside candle, I'm thinking, yep, when this price comes back in here, I'm going to look to buy. So during that point, when it came in there, I bought the position. Bought the position, and I closed it at 11:05, which would be during this candle, it got closed. So bought in this area, closed during there. Let me show you on the option, the underlying I did was the SPX. Got it in at 10:39, and the delta was the 27 delta. I collected $1 premium per each spread. And I closed them at $65, so I made $35 per spread. These are 15-minute candles on the SPX. I also noticed when we took out that prior day's low before I got in the trade, we already took out that prior day's low. This was Monday. I'm thinking, yep, we're still trading above it, so give me a more bullish bias. Let's look at the option chain. There we go. SPX queued in here. It's the options today that expire today. See that parentheses 0 up here on the left? And the short strike was a 39.60, which I mentioned at the time was 27 delta. And that's the long strike. Let's look at the 39.60 contract and see what the delta is now. Here's the 39.60 contract, which is a put. Go down here, the delta column, and that delta is 4 now. Remember, when I put the trade on, it was 27 delta. So because it's low delta, that's good, because that means the price action went even higher. And remember, I said I collected $1. Well, now it's at 10 cents. So if I was still in the trade and it closed it right now when it was at 10, yeah, I would have made $90 instead of $35 per contract. But again, morning session, afternoon section had different price actions, and I'm not looking to stay here all day. But again, the volatility between morning and afternoon session are high risk. High risk meaning staying in a position the same direction in the morning into the afternoon could take you out. Let's go back to the chart. So that was the SPX trade. Let's go look at the scalps I did now. We'll use the scalps are on the ES. Let's Q in the ES again. This is the S&P 500 futures. Put this on the 1 minute because it was the 1 minute was my entries. And put this one on the 5 minutes. So my setups were on the 5 minute. Okay, there we go. Zoom in. Also Q in the 5 minute. Day trades. And both of these are the same thing, S&P 500. This is the 5 minute, and this is the 1 minute. Okay. Zoom in so you can see it. This is the demand zone labeled off the 5 minute. Let me show you how it looks on the 5 minutes. Yep. So when I was looking at the 5 minute candle, see this big inside candle there, and I look at the midpoint, and I was saying, hey, that's an area, maybe it retested. If it gets retested there, may be a bullish setup. So I extended that out, and it did get retested here. And then up here, that huge wick, which was on top of a trend, these 5 minute candles on top of a trend, big wick on the top. I labeled this out as a supply zone, sellers there. And it also was a reversal area. It reversed and went down. I also did it with some of these, zoom in some more. As it went down here, I labeled this big wick. I mean, not big wick, small wick, but as a supply zone. It's a potential trade idea. And here, that one, that was the 5 minute. So this big red candle body, I labeled the midpoint there. You'll see on the 1 minute, I was interested. And when I extended this all the way out, but I didn't stay here to these trades. So let me show you now. We're looking at the 1 minute. Coming to the first one. Okay, the first one, bullish, it was long. On the 1 minute again, demand zone, draw off the 5. Price action came down here. And as we came down, retested this area, seen this red candle again, still bearish, not looking to go long yet, because why? We closed, made red candle close with a lower low, lower high. So continue trending down. So I didn't get in yet. Next candle closed green, made a higher high, higher low, but that wick on the top, well, body almost, but a wick on the top. I was like, yeah, this might be a fake out. Thinking, yep, this maybe just retesting midpoint here, meaning that maybe this candle or the next candle may go retest here. So I didn't want to go long yet, but I was actually considering if we went in here, this price area, and have big candle rejected with a big tail, then I trade bearish. That didn't happen. So next candle came here. When this one closed, yeah, higher high than that. Big wick on the bottom. That was bullish. and retested this. Yep. Could have gone long, went right there, but didn't. Because again, I was still concerned that fake out possibility go there. But when this got done, I'm seeing this consolidation. Again, this is consolidation, big wick on the bottom, rejection. That was good enough for me to be bullish. So next candle, my perspective was if we break above this candle go long. And that's why we went there, went long. Yep, went long. Again, that was with the ES, not the options, the contract itself. And went up, took my few points. It's like 1 or 2 ticks, not that much because I'm scalping. So here, this is the 5-minute zone, but it was drawn off remember I mentioned, it was drawn off of here. So my thought was, as we go up, this might be the area it might stall and reverse. So again, to stay in the trade longer, I just felt it wasn't in my favor. So I don't regret closing it early. Well, I made a profit. Why should I regret it? I didn't lose nothing yet. So once we went in there, I was seeing this consolidation thing. It might be a bearish opportunity going forward. Consolidation here. Didn't see a stop hunt. I went because nothing went red as I wanted to. Even though this looks like a stop hunt, you could call it a stop hunt, but I didn't. So this I labeled, remember here? That was off for 5 minutes. Zoom in, look what we did. We tested it here. This white candle means to open and close the same price. Reversal. I didn't go short there. I should have gone right after the other one. Yep. So I went short here. I wish I would have went shorter earlier, such as soon as we broke below here, I wish I'd gone short earlier, but I didn't. I went short here, went down, made a few points. Sorry, a tick or two. Okay, let's go forward. Zoom out a little bit. And this trade, let me zoom out some more so you can see. So this demand zone, like I said, it was tested here. And I had left it extended out. And when it tested here, right here, this red candle, didn't close below it. Nope. Didn't take it along there neither yet. Went down, tested again. Lower lows, lower highs, closed below it. That's bearish. Yep, but I didn't take the trade. And then I see this big green candle, big rejection, closed green. Still didn't take in that candle and waited. Wanted to make sure this red candle. So it's a 3-candle play. What that means is big red candle in the bottom of a trend and midpoint was tested right there. Midpoint was tested, but then never took out that prior red candle higher, close it. So you're waiting for the 3rd candle, which is this white one here, to take out that high. And then you hope it because it's going to close up there. And that's why I put that trade on there. Well, it didn't close up there. So I didn't wait till the candle got done, but I took the trade. Yep. So you just refer to like a 3, well, I think it's referred to as 3, it's referred to a 3 inside up. So got in it, and next candle, making lower lows. Sorry, lower highs, lower lows. And I was like, oof, close getting stopped out. And then look at that, the trend took off. Again, I didn't stay in the trade all the time. Just took it was 2 ticks or something like that. It wasn't much because I was still concerned of a sell-off. So, yep. And I regret that I didn't stay in it longer. Nice move up. Yeah. And then this finally got tested. This supply zone, but again, I'd already shut down. It's done. Look at that. Again, slower activity this time. It was after 11 session, after the London closes. Yep. So it makes sense to get that closed. So that's how it went. My day trades with the options, my scalps there. Thank you, as always, for spending just a little bit of your time with me. If you've gotten value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on my PayPal or Venmo. You can leave a small tip. If you don't want to share financial support, no problem. Just click the like and subscribe and leave a comment, please.